I wasn't going to make a video about this, and please forgive my appearance. I'm preparing for a role for the health department. A couple of hours ago, 2 hours ago, my cat Meow, the mother of Tippy and Teddy, and I guess stepmother of Big Eyes, died. She's been okay. It's quite sudden. Just for the last couple of days, and she's been an indoor cat for quite a few years now, because she turned 20 at Easter just gone, which in itself is legendary. The last couple of days she's been coming out into the sun, which she never does anymore, but I mean, I thought that was a good thing. And then last night she didn't want to come in out of the cold, so I brought her in a few times. Anyway, she slept in the bed last night, and I made it a priority to take her to the vet because her breathing has been very laboured. Now, it's been like that, I don't know, heading towards a year maybe, but not often. But it's usually when I think she gets a bit excited, like when I cuddle her or something like that. Anyway, took her to the vet with the blood test routine, and he did the x-rays then and there. Went home and he rang me up and said that the lungs were basically full of fluid, or pretty well full of fluid, hence the laboured breathing. So essentially two options: have her put down, or we could operate, and that could be $1,000, and it may buy her a couple of months, just as a ballpark figure, you can never tell. So I went down with the idea that, look, I'll just hopefully let her die in her sleep, bring her home. He said at the way she was, you know, within 24 hours. But in the car park I spoke about it, and I thought, look, you know, she's given me 20 years of very loyal love, and has been a friend of mine, my best friend, for so long, and I believe never ever give up, never ever give up. And she was worth trying to save. So yes, okay, I said go ahead, and they were going to drain the fluid off the lungs, and look, it was risky all along because she was 20, you know, she could have died under anaesthetic and all the other complications. She, her bone marrow had stopped producing white cells, hence obviously open to infections and things like that. She didn't have any infection. So I came home and trying to think positive, you know, maybe get a couple more months with her, or who knows, things are unpredictable. Well, I got the phone call 2 hours ago, a lot sooner than I thought, with the bad news. The lungs were full of blood, not just fluid. Well, blood-filled fluid, meaning that she had a tumour bleed, whether it's on the lungs or something like that. He thought the heart was failing, which is why the collection of fluid. So yeah, the original alternative, which I didn't think about too much at the time when I thought, well, I'll just bring her home, is essentially she would have drowned. Yeah, and that'd be horrific for her and me. So, yeah, there was no option. He had to put her down, and yeah. Of course, to say I'm devastated would be an understatement. But there we have it. I'm kind of still in shock. We'll be burying her in the garden near where Bird is. So that's a little update. Sorry for the bad news, there's no fancy video here, but I wasn't going to make a video for another week until I managed to have a shave anyway. Yeah, so that's the update. And I'm mostly making this just for you guys, the close handful of people that have stuck by me for so many years and kind of know the family, and I've seen the family in different videos, including Meow. Well, g'day. Teddy the vlogging cat was due to be in this video. She's discussed it for ages, but given that it's Sunday, she sent her mum Meow as her proxy, didn't she? Yeah, Teddy's busy with Big Eyes the cat, doing what she thought she'd do on a Sunday, and that's relaxing. Sleeping, in other words, for a change. You want to go because it's wet? Okay. Alright, see ya. So, yeah, I'll get back to making normal videos eventually. All I have to really add is that I could not have asked for a better loyal friend. And I think she was, without being too prophetic, she was given to me to be that friend for over 20 years. She was certainly one of the oldest cats in Australia, and I dare say, you know, heading right up there with the top oldest cats in the world, because it is far longer than most cats live. And I do put that down to good genes. I honestly thought Tippy, who has hypothyroidism and possibly a brain tumour, I thought she would die before Meow, but there you have it. Within the course of a day, things can change. And I genuinely consider myself blessed. And I always did. For the decade or decades, years, I was dreading this day. I was blessed that I was given such a great friend. And I will never ever forget Meow.